Hello, people. Beer Seeker, Asmith, Summer, hello, welcome to the Shapeshifting Detective. Glad you could be here and join me. You may recognise some faces here from all over the place. New game, exciting, is it? Exactly. It's a whole new. Now, full disclosure, I have previously seen this game played by someone else. Jesse Cox and Dodger played it. That's not to say I remember it all. It was kind of a bit of a phase of what am I talking about? A haze. That was it. It was a bit of a haze, you know, sort of a fuzzy haze. Whilst they were playing, so I remember bits and pieces. Remember some of the characters. I don't know as if I remember how to like play it though. Haze phase. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of this will still be quite new to me, but you know, I've definitely never played it before, but there will be little bits I'll go, oh yeah, I remember that, or something like that. So, but beyond that, this is, I'm not even sure if this is by the same people that did the last game. I think it is, but it's come up with a different title at the beginning. It was a Wales production or something like that. It may just be a different production company, maybe same publisher, I can't remember. But anyway, you'll recognise a lot of the faces. We got some new people. We'll see them a lot more up close as we go through the game. But anyway, welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing well, having a good day, afternoon, evening. Wales production. Oh no. Oh, why? Why does that say oh no? Todus, hello. Good evening. How are you doing? We're a bit later than normal today, just because I was running a touch late, and then I had a phone call to make, and yeah, and then I started up and I hadn't installed the game. I completely forgot that needed to be a thing. I forgot about that. So yeah, running a touch late on that, but we're here anyway. An hour late, doesn't matter. Here nor there, meh. Anyway, so yes, welcome everybody. Let's start up a whole new game. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound. I didn't get a chance. Ah, Dekker Studios. That's the people I know. So it is connected. Or was it Dekker? I don't know. Whatever. Shapeshifting Detective. Yeah. So let me know if did you tweet it? I did.
You're listening to
5 minutes ago.
Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Indeed, it is. Sorry, it's my
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay. Right. Okay. So. Right. Okay. This is us. I believe we are Sam. This will start to become clear soon. These are our options. We can either bin our response, i.e. say nothing, or we can say something. Now, he's just told us to keep our mouth shut, but I do want to know who he is.
Exactly. Rewind.
I am Sam. Sam, I am. Really? Sam means alone? Ooh. Oh, that's
You're
interesting.
To Radio August.
Oh my god, I can't. Can I? Oh no, I can't skip it. Okay, we're watching this again.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont.
Anyway, well, we've already heard this. I shall just chat over it.
Despicable act. Anyone with information
you are going to have to forgive me.
Is urged to get in touch
at some point in this game, I will have to resist the urge to become horrendously.
Indeed it is.
don't know how to word this without sounding bad. Let's just say it's got Leah Cunard in
You
it.
need to learn
and
when to keep your
that's an
mouth
exceptionally
shut.
good thing. I'll try not to be too much. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, a couple of those names. Rupert Booth. Clemens Curring. I believe that's how it's pronounced. We'll know him. When we see him, I'll let you know who he is. And we'll recognise some of the others. It's Ashleen Diath as well is in this. We will recognise her as the lady who played Mariana. And a couple of others. We'll come up to them. Anyway, so the response here, I assume, is no. Oh, we have to press and hold.
You know why you're here, don't you?
You know, I just remembered. I don't have my lucky lamp on. Press the button. There we go. There we go. Right. You know why you're here, don't you? No. Oh, so basically saying I am Sam would be I am my own. I'm sure I just meant short for Samuel. Well, you never know. Sometimes, occasionally, you know, game designers will put some real thought into what they mean. And I have learned. Okay. No.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Sure. Oh, is it bright enough, by the way? There actually is a brightness setting. I turned it up, but I didn't want to just, you know, whitewash everything. So let me know about it. Have a lucky lamp. Well, yeah, it's it's not really a lamp you would use to light things. It's just it's actually a what do you call it? Like it's a gift my sister got me where it's actually just a video cassette tape that has been mocked up to look like it's one from a film I like, and it's inside they've wrapped some LEDs around it. So I call it my lucky lamp because it seems to be whenever I have it on, the stream seems to go well. So, you know, I just do that. Didn't notice the lamp was off. Fair enough. His hat is too small. It may well be. Or is his head too big? Good question. I guess which came first, the head or the hat? Oh my god, there's no text on screen. What was he saying? Crap. Don't screw it up. Can we do it properly this time? That was it. Well, yeah, of course. Oh. Sure, yeah, yes.
It's a rhetorical question.
Oh, god damn it.
You're going to a town called August.
Okay.
Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else.
Makes sense.
This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Oh god, what's the betting this one isn't rhetorical? Can we not get caught? I'm going to assume so. Do you know what though? As luck would have it. It's a sunny day today. Crazy. You know. And now I can't see the screen. There we go. Sorted out the curtain. Right, yeah, I assume... Right, as I understand it, we are literally a shape-shifting detective. And as such, we have to track down the killer, I guess, of the dead girl. And... Oh, that's what he asked. Can we not get caught? Oh, is it? Oh, right. I thought you said, oh yeah, are you not going to get caught this time? Or something along those lines. Anyway, right, so I reckon the last one was rhetorical. This one, he probably wants a solid answer, yes.
Splendid.
Good, okay. There we go.
If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
Oh. Don't like the sound of that.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia
Weird.
French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
It is indeed the same bill as Poe and Moreau, and I'm looking forward to that one being next. And I believe this kind of plays a little similar. Damn it, why don't they keep the text on screen? What was she saying? Oh, how long am I staying? I'm not sure. I don't want to say as long as it takes. That sounds weird. Like Poe and Moreau didn't play all of it. Should get back to that. That's fair. That's fair. Until I catch the killer. Exactly, yeah. I don't want to be, too specific, do we?
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it.
Nice.
There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's
Sure.
deathly quiet.
The murder? I've
Yes,
never
the
heard of such a
murder.
murder.
You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Gee? See, this is exactly the same as last game, except now I just get to click on the option instead of having to type it. Have there been any late visitors? Now that's a
Chief
question.
Dupont. He's the one who
Dupont.
booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Interesting.
Just finishing.
We'll recognise this lady from Contradiction. I do not remember her name, actually. Damn it, I should have taken notes. But yes, she played oh god. God, that was too long ago now. I cannot remember their names, but she played the woman in the house whose boyfriend was in the kitchen and she was always in the front room, you know? Was he Simon? And I can't remember who she was. Stay away from the back door, thank you. Exactly. Oh, right, okay. So do we want to speak to them? Or just move on to our room? I guess we want to try and get a lay of the land. Speak to many people and, get that in there. So I just realised all of our text options are going to be over here and the box is in the way. Bear with me. Let me move chat box. I'll just shift it up. I'm going to assume there's not that many answers. There we go. Stick that halfway up. There we go. Okay, right. I'm going to ask her about predicting the future. She might get into a conversation, get more information out of her.
You don't believe?
Oh, do we? God, Jesus. This is a hell of a question to dump on us first thing. Does it really matter? Let's just be honest. No.
That's okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. Okay. I am Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Wonky candles. You're not meant to be looking at the candles. Sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty? Did you do it? I believe in many things, but don't go straight to magic cardboard. Well, yes, exactly. I mean, that's fine if people want to believe it. I have no issues with them. They're completely harmless to anyone else, but not something I personally subscribe to. But do you know what? When it comes to belief, I'm quite open-minded. I believe anyone should be allowed to believe what they want, as long as it doesn't affect others. Don't expect someone else to believe what you expect. Don't get preachy. And I'm open-minded to having my mind changed on it. I just think that belief generally comes from an idea that, it's like I'm a, what do they call it? I can't get the word rhetorical out of my head now, but Lurkin, thank you very much. I'll what does it mean? I'll believe it when I see it. That kind of stuff. That's fine. I'll take that and just if I see something that makes me believe, I'm willing to accept it. I'm not going to completely, get rid of it. But until then, I don't have a reason to believe, is what I understand, Empiricist, that's it. Thank you. Empirical was the word I was thinking of, yes. Leave that to you. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly. See? Everyone's got their part. Right, okay. I think I'll have to go with will I win, because are you guilty just sounds... No. Well, I guess you could call it skeptic. I guess I probably more prefer the term critical. But that's just me. Will I win?
The fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
What do you call me?
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Rain's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
There's no point trying to hide it, is there? I mean, they probably just see me come and go from the doors,
Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
Interesting.
It's in far better shape than he is. I limp past the wreck towards the exit ramp.
Hello.
At the top, a reinforced steel wall now separates the lab's underground car park
None of
from
your
the
business.
outside world.
Well,
And with
I
my
guess it
back
isn't, but I
against it,
saw no reason to hide it.
I may have time to take all 8 shots before Emma reaches me. She's fast.
What is this story?
Too fast for Jimmy to hit.
Not
She
Jimmy.
tore straight through his gut, pulling out his spine like an afterthought.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed his gun and ran as she shredded the screaming lab techs like paper dolls. There's no way
Okay,
I'm
fine.
dying
Anyway,
like that. No way.
Go to our room, I guess. I don't know why we'd hail a cab. Oh god, yeah, this has thorough guest house vibes, doesn't it? I wonder if a 4-poster it hasn't got a lid or curtains or anything around the side, Heard rain, the kind of rain that makes you check your mascara in a shop window. Yeah. Heard rain? Do you mean hard rain? Is that? Oh. Shifting lock. Oh, maybe we had to hail a cab to go see the chief. Okay. Right, okay.
I
So we're
raised
back here
Jimmy's
again
gun,
then.
but
Okay.
she's in cover before I can aim.
Where are we?
She
Is it the
weaves her
chief?
way
There
up-
we are.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I
Jinx!
wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam. Woo! Yeah.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw, 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
What? The road to short. Why the? No hat. No. Well, he's indoors, to be fair. I mean, sat at a desk, not just visiting. Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last
Older
night looking
one?
all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Okay, I just want to. All of them, exactly. I mean, I take a certain level of umbrage with the term older one. I mean, she may be older than the other two in theory, but Jesus, she's not noticeably older. If she was like an old woman, that's fine. But it's the third FMV game I've seen him in. What was the other one? I only know this in contradiction so far, anyway. What else is he in? Ooh, spill the beans. I might have to find it. Crazy?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs.
Not thingamajigs.
To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. That's why I didn't take it seriously.
Contradiction. The dark. I didn't know that. That's on the list. I haven't played Dark Side of the Moon. I've heard of it because I bought it in sale, I think. So fair enough. Cool. He'll be in that. That's cool. Cool. Excellent. Okay. His braces are wonky. Everything's gonna be wonky here. Yeah, I take exception to the term older. That's just unfair. Just give me a second. Why is my phone going off? Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you very much for the retweet. That's a post lady. Right. Why isn't she in jail? He said he doesn't have proof.
Because things.
Things.
I don't have enough on her.
Thing
That's
bitches.
where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Nope. That's it. We're out. Bye. Yes.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
She's many lives on. Yeah. Where's my badge and gun? That's a pointless question. We don't have them over here anyway. So...
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Oh my god, okay. This is weird exposition that we're so incompetent we don't know our own problems.
Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Oh god, did our old problem have something to do with turning into a child? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, we can ask him or just ditch him about, do you have an alibi? If you help me out, you get one free murder. Oh, go on then.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard.
Really?
It's in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Then was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you?
No.
Yesterday, Monday the 9th, at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner.
Wow.
We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
So, what, less than 24 hours later we're here?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing.
Weird
that's
scene to look
strictly between you and me.
Yeah, Bon Jovi.
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Right, okay. So anyone who knows about a gold coin, except us, obviously, and him, is the killer. Can you tell me about Violet? Violet? Well, that's not her, is it? Hang on. Have I missed something? Clearly, Jenks is the killer. It's Violet.
Born here.
Oh,
runs
her.
a local guest house.
Right.
Lovely lady.
The lady. Right.
Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Oh, God. To speak or not to speak? What has she told us, actually? Jesus, do I need a seriously good memory for this? All she said was, like, have you spoken to the chief? Oh, we could really put him on edge by just, like, saying nothing. And, like, not saying nothing, but saying nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, go on.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
He's spilling. I'm not sure surely I don't need to ask him if he has an alibi. Wouldn't that be a bit kind of pointless? We could leave that question there. We'll just leave that there.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Worth a try. Okay.
As fast as I can.
There.
I love you too. Okay. Bye. She puts the phone back, and her hand stops.
That's Jesse Cox.
Shaking. It moves as if it has a mind of its own. She tries to resist the movement, but it's too strong. It darts into the jacket and pulls out a cigarette. She sighs as she lets it put the cigarette to her lips and lights it. Cough. Coughing like it's her first smoke. She looks down pitifully at Long, shrugs. Gotta find me a good one.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Ooh, Post Curiosity Shop.
Okay, so please
Okay.
explain to the
Our room.
listeners what the object
Radio.
is that you are holding.
I mean, it's very, very heavy. It's wooden, and
Correct?
it's got engravings on it. I think are they animals?
Sorry, I'm
That
listening
could
to
be
what they're saying.
animals.
Well,
Some
how
people
do
might
I play a
interpret
shotgun with it? Yeah,
those
right. Okay,
animals.
let's speak to
But
the
You must be
people
a
we
new
haven't
guest.
seen. Oh,
Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
and hello. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
See, does this man look noticeably younger than the lady we've already met? I can't believe he used that term. It's just getting. Anyway, okay. Right, so we're speaking to these people like another guest. We're not here to necessarily interview them, is what I'm understanding. So maybe we won't go sort of full hard on, what were you doing last night? But, oh, but then again, all these are kind of confrontational in a fashion, aren't they? Perhaps, right, okay, so maybe not ask for an alibi. Maybe not ask what they know about the murder, or how they predicted it, because who's going to tell them they predicted the murder? Maybe everyone knows, but, it just seems a bit of a weird one. So, what do they know about Dorota? There.
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
And that's the point. Did GDR do musicians? I thought they were just acting. Or was it acting, singers, musicians? Anyway. Do you have any connection at all? Well, he just said he didn't know her. Oh god, I'm going to be second guessing everything at this rate. Who's the next victim? Let's go with this.
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Oh, look, it's daytime. That's what the killer would say. No, this is a bit silly.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything. Do you believe in possession, Sam?
Ooh. It's for music. Oh, it is? Oh, is it? I thought Juilliard was for acting. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so music as in probably like singers, musicians, dancers, maybe? That makes more sense. Okay. Let's go with maybe.
Just keep an eye out for anyone acting suspiciously.
Like me.
Although today almost everyone seems to be acting suspiciously.
Yeah. Okay. So we sort of have to go with the idea that we're not... Right, okay, so we're not just, one person talking to another. They sort of have an idea that we're asking... He didn't seem too put out by the fact that we were basically asking if he knows her. But, he seems to have taken it kind of in his stride.
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What's a group reading? Oh, might as well.
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Oh, really?
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The special deck.
Okay. I don't know what went weird there. Okay, I don't know why that went weird. Fair enough. Anyway, he says that... because that glitched for me as well. So if it glitched for you, I still don't know what else happened. He said that it just went... it gives you the question and the answer. Can I see it? Do we want to ask if we can see it? No, there can't be any harm in that, surely. Macquarie also gives you green teeth and 1,000 yards step. Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah, I don't see any harm in saying, can I see it?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Oh, I see. Okay. They don't seem too worried about this, so we might as well just ask him what he was doing.
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Yeah, isn't that kind of redundant? If you don't believe? What do you believe in?
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so it's a conundrum.
Conundrums. Oh, okay, so we don't get to ask him what didn't work. Interesting.
Lightly squeezed my hand. I spoke to her. Hang on. I'm going to call for help. Just please, don't die. I tried to stay calm as I pulled my phone from my pocket
Okay, don't
and
recognise
dialed.
his voice. Right, so that's the guest house owner.
Just a little
Bronwyn,
tighter.
Rain, we've just seen.
As I began
Let's
to
see,
pull
let's
her
see.
hand.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Okay. So she's interesting. Why did you come to August? What were you doing last? Okay, it seems like asking these questions doesn't immediately put them on edge. So
I don't know anyone in this town except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
It's Tarot that doesn't believe in it. Well, he said he doesn't believe in anything, but anything is possible. Maybe he was thinking sort of along the lines of doesn't believe in gods, as opposed to his ability. Maybe that will come back. It's worth pointing out. You're right. So maybe we get to focus on that later.
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Death Devil, the Happy Squirrel. Alright, I want to go with Happy Squirrel.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
Well, she took it in her stride at least, and it's alright.
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Okay. How did they narrow? Okay, my own question doesn't matter here.
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Do you think she killed Dorota? No, that's just gonna make the.
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone, but I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
Ha! See, now she's on our side. That won't work on me. Well, no, it doesn't have to work. We can still try, to help. I'll do my best.
Really? Because she is completely innocent.
Okay, so why did they come?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
Job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Oh, okay, hang on. So, I think we should question the Chob and get her to explain it more. Or we could skip it and she might break down. Ooh, interesting. Gold. I really want to know what she thinks a Chob is.
we make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Okay, yeah. Now it's safe to say we know she's lying.
No, you don't.
What? I know you're like, no, you don't. That's practically a guarantee then, isn't it?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Can you prove it's a bit? Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
Black void.
Okay.
I stared
Sorry?
into the hole.
Oh.
It spoke. Your body is nothing more than a prison for your consciousness.
Sam,
Oh,
is it?
yes.
I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
True. Okay, let's get a proper interview out of her. I have some questions. It's kind of redundant if we start asking questions about the murder. Let's just go.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Okay, so show us your job. Nothing I like eat more than chops. Right, okay, so we are under the pretense of like investigation. So then they don't think we're just any other guest. Okay. I misconstrue that. It's kind of crazy. I guess I don't know, whatever. Why should we convince him? I guess the answer is probably going to be something along the lines of because I didn't do it.
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death.
Pork chop. Nothing to do with it except you predicted it. Well, that's not to do with it necessarily, is it?
There's a lot more at stake here than you know, Sam.
Like what?
Well, if I told you that, you'd have nothing to do.
I'm sorry? What, you want me to investigate further by just investigating? Okay.
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Oh, it's a good question. Can't you ask who the killer is?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know. In my room reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
You didn't leave your room all night?
No, not at all. Lexi popped in and we chatted for a bit, but that's all.
You think Violet is trashy? And she was with her instead. Exactly, yes. So, even if they were together, they can't get their stories right as to what room they were in. This is a legitimate question. It's a bit redundant, isn't it?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you.
Ooh.
It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure, why not?
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Ooh. Okay. You didn't have to read it. There is that as well, yeah. But I guess if you're going to be in your room feeling like you're sort of kind of stuck there, then it's an excuse, isn't it? But it also probably never happened. Oh god, though, that's a good point. if she made up the book, she made up a trashy book about someone, so she must think they're trashy. Oh, yeah, well, time's gone. Never mind. Maybe the book does exist. You're just using it as an excuse. Are we happy? Sure.
Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now.
Ah, crumbs.
I've only had that reading once before.
Ah, crumbs. She's made us.
Nothing if not patient, ever present.
Once before. Why didn't we get to, like, ask more
I
lightly?
assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Ooh. He said you're taking pills. What for? Let's come to that later.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
I was looking for close-up shots of the radio. It's Dekker. Is it? Oh god, I didn't even notice that. I'll have to look. Damn it, sorry, I was reading while she was talking. Precious lamb.
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Okay.
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Okay. She was slutty, and you've got your knees out, lady. Honestly. God. All this constant do we, don't we? I'm not, slutty, you say?
Sorry. I'm gossiping.
That's all right, we like gossip.
I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Oscar, okay.
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
What? Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hang on, hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
What? Strangers welcome? What sign could you possibly change that's going to stop people just turning up? Unless it also just says, fuck off, we don't want you here. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Groceries? Why would she be at Dorota's house?
I've driven by it, never actually been in it. I take clozapine.
Clozapine?
I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Who takes a tablet they don't know what it's for? Oh. Snob's Hollow. Oh, right. So do we confront her about schizophrenia or do we keep it to ourselves? I mean, if we know what it's for, I mean, it's not going to be like a secret, is it? Because it just means you know what the medication is for. Sure.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Okay.
Ritual, just different enough to work this time. The virus ready to spread.
Radio, come on, zoom in.
The blood stained the porcelain and he relished in it. The pain let go. Finally, in that
fed him too.
You're right, there it is. I didn't notice.
She was dead. The demon had outgrown his host, gotten too big
Cool.
for her poor soul to bear, tore her apart and bled
Okay.
out with her. Her
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Well, the chief would have no reason to be here, would he? I mean, he could probably investigate like a policeman, but he's already spoken to all of these people. Maybe we should... Oh, God. I'm concerned about Bronwyn suddenly sort of like making us. Maybe we should be Lexi and talk to her and see what the discrepancy is. Ugh.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
There we go. Nice.
boy listen after the first bell.
Okay.
No
Let's
one would
talk to
go.
Bronwyn.
What's
Anyway.
up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Sure.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Ray. Since when did he start praying?
You think he's lying?
It's interesting these questions are now spoken by the actors. I mean, that's a legitimate question.
Of course not. This is Rain we're talking about. I was just saying it's odd, that's all. Maybe he's found God?
After the
Right,
first
okay.
domino
Well, that
was
didn't do
knocked
much,
to the
did it?
dirt. The next was another boy, slight for his age, light and...
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
How are you?
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
What makes you say that?
Thank God, hiding in the bread. Yeah.
Well, nothing. It's just something I thought I saw. It doesn't matter.
Thought he saw.
Yet more
Interesting.
dominoes
Okay.
fell, landing at the heads of graves in the field of stones. Unstoppable, relentless.
I don't see any point in Lexi talking to Violet. Let's now be Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
And let's talk to Lexi and see if we can just
curiosity.
mix them up completely. Imagine when they finally sort of speak to each other, they'll be like, I saw you. They're like, no, I saw you.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity.
Ron, are you okay?
Right.
I'm not okay.
Oh, okay, because we have to remember they're like sisters. They know each other well. Now, she might be a bit, for want of a better term, a bit ditzy, so we can get away with, being worried and concerned and, perhaps a bit stumbly, but Bronwyn is held together. She's quite stern. But she's also truthful with her.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Right, okay.
Erotic scene.
Sorry?
Then the second point you made was that it might be people hugging, but apparently most people think it shows an erotic scene. This is one of many painted leaden plates from the Khazars.
Oh,
The
okay,
subject of a
right, sorry,
one-
anyway. I guess in some ways we should probably maybe think about this in traditional sort of puzzle-solving point-and-click style. Just use our options available. We've just got to be a little careful about what we're doing. Obviously you don't want completely just corner yourself. But so we'll try Rain and see what he gets from the other two.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
I'm Rain. Okay.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Oh, so I am a detective. Okay.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Okay.
Onto what exactly?
Yeah.
The real reason we're here.
Okay, right. So I'll roll in the murder.
I'll roll in the murder. What we did last night.
That sounds like we know something we don't. So we could easily end up just confusing things there and getting caught out. I'll roll in the murder makes it sound like we did it again. If we didn't do it, you know, or they didn't do it, you know, then again we're just standing out even more. So the real reason we're here.
The real reason we're here.
I don't know why we're here, but it is a good way to maybe find out why we're here, because we just turned up and 3 tarot readers just turn up and predict a murder nearby. Seems a bit weird.
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just try not to let anything slip.
Right. Okay. That went well, I think.
At the stage.
I could have been worse.
Unless, Monroe, have you noticed any spirits turning up at the station lately?
So does it just invite bad spirits, or?
Not as.
I don't know what the radio is talking about. God knows how long they've got recorded for that. Joe, I want to try being Violet and go see the detective. The chief, sorry.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Because I think that's going to be quite
You're listening
funny.
to Radio
Talking about
August.
pills. I don't know why.
Dark Nights
Don't know what
with
it will
Poe
mean.
and Monroe.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
No.
No.
What's the matter?
The new detective's acting strangely.
I think I might be the killer. That's a bit harsh. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe.
She hasn't mentioned or expressed any issue with her safety, has she? She just doesn't want them there because they might be killers.
That's to be expected. I told Sam to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Maybe strange is one of those things. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
Opening the
Ooh,
fridge.
okay.
Then it had been easy to stay thin.
I wonder who Danny is.
Now, without Mother, Penn failed like she failed everything else. By lunchtime.
Okay, so maybe, right, so now we be the chief. We go talk to her.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I don't like that wiggly picture when it does that.
On stolen sauce packets from the school canteen.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
Claude? Claude DuPont?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious.
Oh, it's lucky we did that.
Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
That, even if we ask that question, it feels like it's coming from the wrong person. So I don't want to do
The
that.
African Grey was a good fit for Mother. They had the same.
Okay. Now, I couldn't see any reason to before, but the only thing I can think of now is either being Violet and going to speak to these 3, or one or all of these 3 and going to speak to Violet. I think we could probably just be one and cover 3. Surely that would be easier. Makes more sense, doesn't it?
Hello, I'm Violet.
See, look, the image still wiggles. I don't like that bit.
Violet.
A baby! The parrot squawked. Poor baby.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
That's a hell of a bluff, isn't it? The reason I said... Sorry, I just realised. I went with no drawing the card because I don't want it to try and start, like, predicting us again. That seems really dodgy. Which, I mean, in itself is a testament to perhaps maybe she does have some kind of powers. But even if it's just a matter of raising suspicion, we don't need that then coming back on us. I guess we could bluff it, because then she might say, "Oh, do you not remember? You know, it's not the end of the world if we bluff it and got it wrong."
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
Oh, really?
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
I'm off.
Location. When he had first heard those...
Okay, Rain.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
Oh, it's a bit harsh.
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
Obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn? Well, because she predicted it. Isn't that the point?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die. Only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
Right, okay.
I'm going. It had to. Dimitri kept reminding the others, and...
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
What are you doing? Sorry, one of my cats appears to be taking a very slow look around, whether he wants to jump on the bed or not. Anyway, right. So, did you have a pleasant evening last night? Okay.
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
The thing is, right, okay, so we can keep trying to get them to contradict each other, but we need to confront them at some point. So is this now the point when we press her and say, "You weren't here," and she goes, "Oh, no"? Or is this when we just...
I didn't see you around yesterday evening.
get her perspective on it? Because she's probably just going to say, "Oh, I stayed here." I want to try the bluff.
You weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
No.
Should we say, yeah. But then if we say no, she's going to be like, "Well, how did you know I wasn't here?" That could be suspicious. But then if we say yes, she's going to be, "Well, I don't know what happened." No.
Oh, thank God. I'll try not to let it happen again.
Okay.
Dawn of the first man. This was one of the few things they had been able to ascertain about their mystifying discovery, and the four scientists knew there was much more.
Right, so who do we want to be now? Sorry, I've got a cat in my lap now. Hello. What's the matter? You going to say hello to people? Yeah, me there. Oh. Hello. Right, okay. So we're currently Violet. Do you know what? We haven't been the chief No, we were the chief of Violet, weren't we? But the chief didn't speak to the others. But then he's in theory already spoken to them, but maybe we can get a little bit of a retelling of what they know? We might as well just drop it.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Maybe just like what was that thing you said? You know, just a reminder.
And he offered. Without much thought, Dimitri blurted out,
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn.
Okay.
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here?
What's wrong with the nightlife? Well, we know the place is pretty remote. I can't imagine it's super, interesting. So, okay. Do you know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustives? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader?
Has she killed before? Augustini's. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, Cat, come on. You're getting silly now. Come on, other way. Sorry, he's just trashing my desk. That's why. Right, are you prepared to go to jail for her? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Because we can't prove anything. So far, even if they did do it, the chief is admitting that, no one's going to jail because there's no proof. Let's go with, is she a leader?
This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
Right,
What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a Bron can vouch for me.
Okay.
Neither do I, thought Dimitri.
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dupont?
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
Sure. We asked what the tarot says about them.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn never been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
If you don't mind. Lexi, have you
ever been in trouble with the police?
I can't imagine Lexi being in trouble with the police, but I can imagine him being in trouble with the police.
I've never been convicted, no.
Been charged with anything?
What are you doing? Don't go pressing any buttons. Stop it. I can't imagine staring him down is going to make him suddenly spout anything more.
My mind's gone blank.
I see. Thank you. Hello.
Hold on. There's some scratches here. Did I do that just now?
Interesting.
No.
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
His hair really bothers you. What Rains? Oh, this actress again. Yeah. That's a bit weird. Now I recognise it. Contradiction. Yeah, exactly. I can't remember her name, but yeah, she played the woman in the front room. Is all I can remember.
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white?
Simon's pun.
You
Exactly.
don't know what
Yes.
to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
He has Psycho living in his mum's basement here. Oh, right. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, he thinks they murdered her because they're the only suspects in his mind. But it's a bit confrontational to go ahead with that. Of these two, the lesser is con artist. Let's go with that. Style the fringe with a glue stick. Yeah, it's not a good look.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
He swore he heard laughter coming from down below. As Dimitri's heart was beating.
I reckon we should be ourselves again and start narrowing some stuff down that way. Wait, hang on.
I don't know, he replied.
Have we been out?
It's 6 o'clock,
Oh.
and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer.
We haven't seen
The
her
body of
boyfriend yet, have we?
21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oh, I love it. Right, okay. Oh, we have chapters. Okay, so we can keep investigating. We'll move on. Exactly. Oh my. I can't see any point in investigating further. Maybe there's an achievement for more information or something. I don't know, but the next chapter, I guess.
On the light next to his bed. It wasn't
Oscar,
working,
that was the one, yeah.
And his eyes hadn't yet gotten used to the dark, so he...
Who are you?
I'm a shapeshifting detective. I'm Sam. Shaw hired me to investigate the murder. Oh. Okay. Well, we're not going to go with the first one, are we?
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Okay. Right, okay, fair enough. Let's start at the top.
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Sure.
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
I think people who play football in evenings, I understand it's a certain amount of dedication, but to me it's just weird. I mean, who plays football until 9:30 at night? It would be exhausting.
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
Mm-hmm. Was she seeing anyone else? There's no reason to believe she was cheating on him. But then, doesn't that just immediately make him the last person to see her alive?
No one. She was really popular.
They always are. Is it possible the killer was hiding in Dorota's room? Bit of a jump, isn't it?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
It seems like a really odd random question, but sure. Let's, why not put it out there?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Must be a big closet. Have you hidden in there before? Where are we going with that? That's a bit weird. So I just assume it's a big closet.
Yeah, it's big enough for 2 people to have sex in. Well, not for us.
For God's sakes. Sorry, cat. Just freaked him out laughing. Okay. Would you like to experiment? I guess so. I mean, she doesn't. Sure. How can that be too bad?
She had a few kinks, nothing weird.
Go on.
A band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we could be anyone at the moment who he would, so fine.
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
Oh, okay.
Hide his anxiety. With a trembling hand, he produced the etchings from his pouch. What's this?
Right.
Dr. Utani asked as she carefully accepted the notes. More writing from the strangers?
She
studied the letters, hemming and hawing. It's just one word repeated.
Let's catch up with people, see if they have anything new to say. Why was someone killed, or do you think Oscar killed her? So far, we have no reason to suspect him. He hasn't been acting super weird or anything.
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken.
Oh, yeah?
Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother?
Her boyfriend, maybe? Sounds like, yeah.
Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston.
Zach
He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Okay. Take a look at my etchings.
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Why? As long as they want to, obviously. You know, we're not talking a Bryce situation here. Yeah, tell me more about this guy.
Zach's the local photographer.
Where is he?
You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Oh, thank you.
At Weston's photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
How do you know that? Yeah.
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Oh, that's going to be a point, isn't it? She has a good memory. Except she can't remember what her pills are for. Interesting. Why not? Sure.
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Do not say you know about me. That's just, that's just playing it, really, isn't it? It's just like, all right, I confess. I am a shapeshifter.
Masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know.
I'd take a good
Would
guess.
you, Sam?
Oscar's a good boy, but sometimes he can be such a grab.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity
Poe's
Shop.
Curiosity.
There you go, Alice. What's this object?
Hi, Sam. Back from already.
Oh, I should have waited to see what that object was. Never mind. Did you know Dora's boyfriend? Oh, it says she was in her room last night, not yours. Well, we might as well confront her. I mean, it's an obvious, contradiction. However, let's get more information out of her first.
No, I think Bronwyn met him, though.
Yeah, what for?
You'd have to ask her. Or him. It's not my place to say.
Right, so he knows Bronwyn. Okay, that's a good thing to think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All these rooms look the same. Sorry. I was in Bron's room. Ask her.
Later sold
Okay.
to raise funds. The library burned down.
Sam, what can I do for you?
Yeah, how did he get the Rota's name from the tarot? Because, of course, we hadn't been ourselves when talking to these people again. We just, it jumped us onto the next chapter. Okay, these are all good questions.
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
So the tarot didn't? Yeah. How did they narrow it down to her if the tarot didn't say it?
It kinda did. It's hard getting an exact name out of 78 cards, but considering we'd never heard of Dorota Shaw, it painted a pretty good picture otherwise. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
A Ouija board, yeah. Gotta go keep myself away for, Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Have a donut today. It's National Donut Day in Poland. Donuts are compulsory, no exception. Oh, there's no donuts nearby, and I'm supposed to be on a diet. Have one in my stead. There you go. Raise your donuts for us. Anyway, thank you for being here, Beat Seeker. It's very kind of you to pop by. It's good to see you. Take care and have a good sleep. We'll ask more about... yeah, sure, actually, why not? But Apple, hello. Welcome to the Shapeshifting Detective. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
Okay, that makes more sense than just, we found her via the cards.
Just... This is going to sound weird.
Only now.
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead.
Fair.
So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
What? Okay, no, that's just...
You don't believe me. Ask Lexi or Bron. They've got their own ideas, but my theory is definitely the more plausible.
We're going to sulk now. Okay, so he thinks not only is time travel real, but they came back here, then they died, and when they died, they then know about the future. But the thing is, that's reliant... That's not how it works. That's reliant entirely on the fact that that person... Right, so if we're constraining ourselves to the fact that a dead person can only know about something that they are familiar with, i.e., I can only tell you about, my history or, the present, and as such a future person can only can tell you about the future and what is now their history. But neither of us can tell you beyond that. Then surely he's reliant on the fact that we can only talk also about things we know, because otherwise we're again sensing beyond what we would normally understand. So he's not just reliant on someone coming from the future and dying, but someone who knows about her murder coming from the future and dying. That's awfully specific. Because if once you die, you know about the entire situation around you, i.e. all things that have happened or whatever, then surely, it's not much more of a stretch to say, well, you also know what's going to happen. I mean, certainly less of a stretch than I travel back in time before I died. Anyway, crazy. Reasoning.
We're trying to save people.
It's not working. Oh my god, do I goad him? Do we get more information out of him by taunting him, or just, stare at him again? Doing alright, thank you. Just got up and got breakfast. Spoon. My spoon tapped my door as I came in, so maybe tiny minuscule mess. Oh no. I hear this game is by the same people as Dr. Dekker. It is, indeed. I would only know that someone had decided to murder her. Right. Okay, so you're saying it's the almost sort of like the minority report kind of system of prediction. We don't know that it's going to happen, only that it's been decided to happen. So it's not the event that is being predicted, but the thoughts of the people doing it as such, really. Interesting. I think we should go with a bit snarky. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of personality.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Potapple. Yeah, it is by the same people. Obviously, it's a different game, different story, and all that. You'll recognise some of the faces, and we're interviewing people, and we now have, being a shapeshifting detective, we get to be different people and to interview them from different ideas. The only thing is, we have to be careful not to let on too much that we're not the person we think it is. The psychic Scooby-Doo. The spirit would know that somebody had already decided to murder her, so that was the future path at that point. Right, yes, exactly, yeah. Crazy. Psychic Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Interesting.
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Does not want to face the world, and then when she opens her eyes, it's not her. So
Oh, okay. Nothing to say to us. Tell me about the Ouija board. Well, that's Lexi, isn't it? Would know more about that, but we can get more information out of her, I guess.
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about Dorota? Yeah, I'm not concerned about whether she spoke to the spirit. I just want to know what he said.
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Let's not push that one.
You should talk to him yourself. He's a lovely lad.
Alright, sorry. So we're the shapeshifter now. Yes, we are. We at the moment we are Sam, our default personality. But these people we meet, we get to turn into, and we go interview them looking differently and try not to let on that we're not the person they think we are.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Youth of today never know where they are. Oh, there's no get out of this one. So, do we confront her and say, you're just lying? Or, come on, tell me the truth? Let's be a little gentler. There's no need to just be mean.
Fine. Jeeve Tupon was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Why? But then again, yeah, also, why did you lie? I don't think anyone said that you can't go and speak to each other.
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
But that's exactly what a liar would say. What were you doing in your room? Oh, what about Rain, actually? Well, we know what he was doing. And obviously they... As close as they are, they're obviously... These two would spend more time together than just inviting him along.
I was logged into Tarotasm.
I'm sorry?
It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute.
Oh, right.
Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
Okay. Tarotasm. That sounds a bit weird.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
what metaphysical things, it sounds like a bit redundant, because it could either be anything, or also the fact that something like the tarot cards could be considered metaphysical if she believes that the energy is what's powering it. So we'll go with that.
Everything is energy. You, me, that chair.
Yes.
If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy, like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Sure, okay.
Feet in dangerously tight circles. Uni was a hunter, and experience told Ivan she'd got something to show him. He hoped it was a mouse or a vole. At least they were always dead. He'd had too many.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
Wait, what? How does that help us? What's that supposed to mean? Okay, so we know that the boyfriend confided in Bronwyn. So maybe we can go and speak to her again? We didn't find out if she spoke to the spirit, which might be useful to him, but, the other information we got was useful. We also need to go and speak to the photographer? Is it worth going in now? What happens if you talk to a person you shapeshift as? You can't. They remove them from the list. So you can't walk in on yourself, basically. Or themselves, Although, that would be an interesting pitfall, but I can imagine the amount of times you'd probably accidentally do it as well. If you're changing a lot of characters, forgetting who you are, it'd just be probably like a, never-ending, end screens or whatever, I reckon we should go speak to the...
Waiting for what? He crouched down for a closer look.
Can we...
The kitten's eyes were open.
Oh.
Blue.
We can't go
pink
see
nose, pink ears. So fluffy. The cutest thing.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
We can't go see the photographer. Bronwyn and Lexi are lying about their alibis. They are. But both of them still basically say they were in their room. I'm inclined to believe that they were there. They're just not necessarily sure which room they want to say they were in. But maybe maybe I'm being slightly biased, I don't know. He was supposedly playing football.
Yep, that's what you told me too. Not a suspect.
Who's on your suspect list?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
Ooh, because he knows Violet seemingly quite well. What would he say if we said add her to the list? Because I don't know. We don't currently really have anything to suggest she didn't get on with her, but you never know what the plot will reveal.
Got any reason for saying that?
True, she doesn't know where she was.
I'll look into it.
And what do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses.
Oh, this is the hint system.
According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pull the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer? I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
Right, okay, so if we ever get, say probably next week when I come back and have no idea what I'm doing, we come to him, we say, what do we know? He's going to give us the rundown of what we're up to date on. Okay, that makes more sense.
Wake up calls. She was sitting up, cross-legged.
So we didn't speak to Lexi again
after down on the bedside table as soon as I
hearing about the Ouija board. Yeah, so we can try and get her to talk about the alibi. The alibi, sorry, the traveller. first of all, the Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Sure.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars and space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Okay.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Thought it was 5 minutes. Anyway, whatever. Yes, but I'm wishing I wasn't. No, that's unfair. We are listening.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Right. That makes no sense.
I know. Mind-blowing.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Rain said his was the most plausible, and his was stupid. Why did you lie?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Maybe it's 20 seconds on average for light from the sun. Is it 8 minutes? Okay, I thought it was 5. What? Yeah. So things that are far away and take a long time to get here are running ahead of us. Exactly, that's her reasoning. I mean, it's completely the opposite way to light, apparently. But whatever.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was, though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Now, did we let on about the Traveller? Sure, why not?
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it? Oh, did you now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Oh, feels good? Or nothing? Let's be nice. We're placating her.
Cheeky. Are you flirting with me?
Oh no. Oh god, this might give us a good means to an end, but it's also a bit harsh. Because we're not, are we? We're supposed to be being professional here. Yeah, let's not be mean about this.
God, I'm such a bad judge of character. Just ignore me.
Okay, there we go.
She
didn't take that too bad.
Yeah, experiencing issues in different aspects of her life, and
we are still right. Okay,
it's a perpetual circle of
literally my job is to not ignore you.
She hasn't filled those.
Right. Okay. We want more information. That's Bronwyn, I reckon.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Right. So let's talk to Rain.
The anxieties and the fears.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Yes, that's what we want.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I'm Bronwyn. Yeah. What? Where is this going to help us? Because if she's already asking this question, then he's going to get a little suspicious. And she already knows. But then is that also just not going to give us information that the game wants to give us? Let's leave that for now.
Trying to saw.
We got what we want from him.
A curtain of blood.
Let's go speak to
ripped.
Oscar.
Didn't expect you to come back. Have you contacted Dorota?
No.
Oh wow.
Yes. She says you know who killed her.
Oh god. Okay, this is like some next level bluffing going on here. Forgives you? I mean, for what? There's been nothing to suggest anything was wrong.
No.
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, so you've just come to see me?
I'm sorry the police ignored our prediction.
Yeah, that's a reasonable answer that might come from her.
It's okay, just how did you know? How did you come up with a name and then she's gone?
She's not gone. She's waiting to pass.
Okay. Again, this is kind of bluffing. We don't really know that. That's just assuming as her, you know. Oh, I didn't realise these little images were not static. That's a bit weird. How could someone even get into her bedroom? That seems like an odd thing to say now.
Waiting to pass? I don't understand. What do you mean waiting to pass? They haven't even buried her yet. They're probably still doing forensics and horrible things to her.
Do you get on with Dorota's family?
Okay. Maybe he didn't want to hear that then.
Not really. Especially not now. They're convinced I got her into the wrong crowd or something. Am I really a bad influence?
Yes.
Yes. What happened if the real Bronwyn were to talk to him later? Do they not leave? Well, that's the thing. I guess the idea is because we've got a limited amount of time to get this done. I think probably basically like tonight is because I think the chapters seem to work in like a short amount of time, a bit like Contradiction. Because I can't imagine us being here till the next morning, or certainly that the last chapter didn't seem to take any real time away from us, you know, and everything seems to be happening at night. So I guess actually that probably makes it easier for them in a few ways, because if you think about it, they've got to worry about you know, recording people and changing their outfits, as well as all that external stuff would need to be shot during the day again and things like that. So it's probably all going to happen at night. No, it's not bad.
No.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I know it's a bit soon, but maybe we can grab coffee sometime?
What?
Just to chat about things.
No, thanks.
Oh god. So I should anyway. What I mean is, I assume that basically all this is going to happen before anyone gets a chance to beat anybody. So they're all just like, let's not worry about that. Do we butter him up? Try and get more information out of him? It seems like leading Bronwyn onto something a bit, you know, she didn't agree for.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here on my own.
Sure.
Fine. Coffee sometime.
Oh no. No, again, it's not our place, I don't think. Let's just leave.
Run.
Right, so
No
he's
one
already
saw
on the
me.
prowl.
No one knew I even went for a drive. I could just run.
So we can go back and
God
speak to
forgive
Rain
me.
about
Leave her there to be someone else's problem.
Traveller. Right, okay, sorry, we want to return to us. Jeez, there's so many possibilities of who to speak to and when. If I start saying it out loud, I'll go hoarse within seconds. Right, so us speak to Rain because
Everything still
she said we could. Oh, maybe that's a chapter thing, a bit like the bit like the photographer. So we're ticking boxes, and then the next chapter will reveal more information.
Raging in me, but here I was.
Okay.
Unfastening my seatbelt and making myself open the car door. The interior light
Lexi? No.
remind me that the keys were still in the ignition.
Bronwyn? No,
We
okay.
walked back towards a body that lay unnaturally twisted atop the pavement.
Have we spoken to Violet much?
Breathing,
No, okay.
But
She's getting
in
weird.
all honesty, I think I was holding my breath, afraid to get a whiff.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's
it's the
the
next
latest
chapter, that's
August
why.
update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Good lord. Didn't realize that. I had no idea what we've. Oh right, sorry. Yeah, it's the we're investigating the murder of a. I keep calling it like a girl. It's a young woman. Found in the Oscar, the boyfriend. He'd last seen her like at home. She was found in her bedroom. We don't know who killed her. That's basically. However, the murder was predicted by the 3 tarot readers, and that's why they're the main suspects. Right. Let's hit next chapter, and then we'll call it there for the day because it's nearly 2 hours anyway, and we're also running a bit late. But also, a new chapter is a good point to stop, I think. Let's just see what they have to say.
As I pulled my phone
Oh, of course
my
they don't,
pocket and
because
dialed.
it's the next chapter.
Her hand squeezed
We'll stop there. I
mine
assume it's going to
just
save us
a little
here.
tighter
There's
as
no
I
save
began
game.
to pull her hair away from her face. Her breath was
So
becoming.
let's hope that's good. Yeah. Okay. So we'll stop it there then. We'll just be silent for now. Why not? You know, it's crazy. But I'm interested. Like I said, I have seen parts of this. I know generally what's going on, little bits, but I can't for the life of me remember what's happening or who done it or what. Some of these responses. Poe and Monroe are still my favourite bit, and they're the next game, I believe. They're going to be amazing. That's what I'm looking forward to. But more of that later. You know, that's all to come. Don't worry about that. GG. Oh, well, thank you. Poe and Monroe. I know it's amazing. Especially Monroe. But we'll leave that anyway. Thanks for no. Thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. Thank you all for dropping by. Let me just have a look if we are raiding. Interesting. I don't. Okay. Titanium Assault playing Heim? I don't know that game. With Grunkle. No one saves the world. Ooh, I don't know. Any recommendations? Feel free to let me know. Thanks for streaming. No problem. Thank you everybody for dropping by. I'll tell you what. We'll just throw a stream. Well, we'll go to Titanium Soul again. They've got a different game today, so it's going to be of interest. Let's do that. Where are we? Let's see if I can get the Titanium Salt. See if I can get the correct spelling. Yes, I think that is. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, that if you want to. Paranoid? Paranoid. What's that? Is that a streamer? Sorry, I didn't realise. Who is Paranoid? Wait. Paranoid Highlander. Is that who you're thinking of? What are they doing? Oh, just chatting. Fair enough. Oh, well, we'll go to Titanium Soul anyway. It's just a quick drop in. You know, it seems polite. Anyway, thank you all for coming. It's been much appreciated, and I look forward to next Tuesday is the plan still, as usual. I don't think anything unusual is happening. You were thinking of Paranoid Island. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Next Tuesday should all be good. Yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good week and weekend, and we'll be back to this usual time, noonish, on Tuesday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All going well. I'll let you know if I'm on Twitter and Discord and stuff around if you need me. But otherwise, yeah, just take care, and we'll be gone. We got several seconds. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Take care.